friends, thanks for joining me today. In today's card tutorial, we'll be focusing on the Tea Boutique stamp set dies and designer series paper. So the inspiration for this card actually came from the annual catalog, but that wasn't the initial inspiration. When I went to On Stage in November, we had a shoebox swap that you could participate in, which I did. And one of my team members, Tanya Bowers, made this adorable card using the Tea Boutique. So that's what initially inspired me. But I didn't want to mimic exactly what she did, even though that's okay. You know, casing, copy and share everything. We can do that. So what I did is I went into the annual catalog, found the Tea Boutique page, and picked a card. And that's what how this came about. So let's get the camera turned down and we'll get started. Hang on. This was the card created by Tanya Bowers for our shoebox swap during our On Stage Indianapolis team event. So what I really liked about this card was the silver foil that she used for the bottom of the tea mug and on the handle. I thought that was really cool. So I'll be doing that as well for my card. Now, the inspiration from my card came from the annual catalog. There are so many beautiful ideas in here for any stamp set and dies. So mine, I also use the Tea Boutique. I purchased the designer series paper, the stamp set, and the dies. However, if you purchase the entire suite, it's $67, and you get the designer series paper, which comes in a pack of 48 for each of 12 designs, the envelopes and the cards, the stamp set, and the dies. Really nice set, very versatile. But if you don't have this set, you can certainly use a different set for this card idea. If you don't have a catalog from me, but would like one, in the description, you can find a link that will take you to a page where you can enter your information, and that'll come directly to me, and I will send you a catalog. However, if you are one of my customers, you should already have one of these in hand, as well as the new mini catalog and the celebration catalogs, which went live January 5th. But if you don't and you'd like one, please fill out that form. So let me go over what we'll be using today. We'll be using the Cup of Tea stamp set. It has several different sentiments. I've chosen to use Let's Get Together Soon. Also, I'm using this leaf here, and then these cluster of leaves, as well as Enjoy, and then this little leaf down here that looks like it's on a tea bag. I will also be using the dies that come with the set, and you get 17 dies with this set, so really nice. I love how it cuts out the mugs. Really pretty. I'm also using the designer series paper, which, as I mentioned, comes in a pack of 48 for each of 12 designs, and they're double-sided. So we have some teapots here and mugs. Teapots, some lemons, leaves, some more cups, some flowers, an assortment of flowers and leaves. This one here which is flowers, and it looks very Asian to me. Teapots, some cute little envelopes with the flowers bursting out, some more teapots with flowers, and some more flowers. And the other side is more like geometric type patterns. We have some plaids, polka dots, stripes, some splatters, quadrifoil, I think it's called, some stripes, some diamonds, polka dots, quatrefoil, and then some little flowers. And the coordinating colors in here are, I'll tell you that in a second. We have crumb cake, crushed curry, fresh freesia, garden green, orchid oasis, parakeet party, petal pink, starry sky, sweet sorbet, and Tahitian Thai. For my card, I will be using crushed curry, garden green, and sweet sorbet. One additional piece that I am using is this festive foils, which is no longer available. That was available in the mini catalog that just retired. And my card base measures 8.5 inches by 7 inches, and I've scored it down the middle. At 3.5 inches, I've already added my white piece on the center. So I'm just going to fold this in half and use my bone folder to burnish the edge. I did a lot of prep work ahead of time here because I know otherwise it would take probably an hour to get through this video. I'm sure you don't want to sit here for an hour hearing me talk. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. And we'll bring this piece in, and this piece is going on the front here, and that measures 8.25 inches by 3.25 inches. And what I want to do with that is I'm going to be stamping randomly. The leaf images, and actually let's put this, I want to put this underneath it because the stamps are photopolymer. You want to have a little bit of a cushion. I think that should be good right there. All right, so let's see. And I will be stamping on and stamping off. I think I want to do this one in green, the garden green. I'm going to stamp off and then just randomly stamp down and keep repeating that along the side down here. And actually, you know what? Let me flip this over. I need to cut another piece. What I wanted to do was have them going downward, not this way. So let me just get another piece. And I have a, you know what? That's not going to be seen. I'm not going to cut another piece. Okay, let's do this over again. So I'll ink that. Stamp off, stamp on. We'll close up this green, garden green, and now we'll use the leaf in crushed curry. And we'll do that same process. However, with this, I will be overlapping. I'm kind of going more in between each of the leaves that I already stamped. So, okay. take this out of here now. So next what I did is I already die cut and assembled my teacups, except for one because I wanted to show you how I did the handle. So what I did for the handle is I die cut an entire cup, right, in both images, both what am I trying to say? Designer series paper. So I've got the festive foil and then I have the Tea Boutique paper. And basically what you want to do is you'll want to cut off the handle and the base of the mug. And I'm going to adhere this part on top of this part, like so. Get my silicone craft mat here. Move these aside a second. Glue, okay. And then you'll apply adhesive to the piece that is laying on top. Just like so, and line that up. Press it down, and there you go. Cute little teacup. Oh, let me leave this here because I'm going to need it. Okay, so next, what I want to do is I want to arrange these cups on my paper here. I'll get some dimensionals because we're going to use some dimensionals. Before I do that though, and I've already gone ahead and stamped these, I want to put the Enjoy. It's like a little tea bag, and that's in crushed curry, and then I have in garden green that leaf image. So I'm going to use a little bit of twine, baker's twine, and I believe this is Evening Evergreen. I'm not sure though. But the pack comes in 5 packs. This was just extra from like a paper pumpkin. It's Baker's Twine Essentials pack. And there are 5 different colors in here. But as I said, this might have been paper pumpkin. I don't remember, or maybe there was a different color. All right, let me get my scissors. So I just need a little piece. We're going to put a little behind the tea bag, and then we'll drape it over the mug. But I want it big enough so that I could hang it over the mug. I'm having such difficulty picking things up lately. All right, so I'm going to use a glue dot. I think that's the easiest way to attach these. The glue dots I'm using are from paper pumpkin kits. That's why they're an individual. little thingies here. So I'm going to attach one part there. And then we'll attach that to the front of the mug, like so. And then the other piece is going to go behind, but I want to leave a little bit hanging, kind of like so. Give it a little dimension. You could also use Scotch tape on the back. I'll do the same with the garden green one. Put that here. So, and then add another glue dot to the back and drape this one over there. You probably can't see what I'm doing because I think I was off camera there. Just don't want to stick my head in the way. That, okay. Let's get those out of the way. All right, so now let's see where we want to put these. So I think I want to put these on both ends. This I'm going to use dimensionals and pop it up. And these I'm going to put kind of like there and there. Actually, you know what, let's change that around because I need to hide that area there. So we'll do that one there, there, and this one kind of like so. Like so. All right, so pick these up, start adhering them. You can use any type of adhesive for this. I prefer the liquid glue because then I can move it around if I need to. Now on these, when I die cut these, I did use adhesive sheets. Let me show you that. I probably should have done that, you know, while you were watching. Because this is an intricate die, I put the adhesive sheet on the back of the cardstock and then I ran it through. And then you also want to cut a solid piece for the backing. That's how that was done. Okay, let's put this down. Now this one we're going to pop up on dimensionals, and I want to put these little hearts that I already cut out, and they were cut out from Sweet Sorbet cardstock. My hands are sticky and I don't have any hand sanitizer in here. What I did was, to get the shiny effect on them, and that's why I did these ahead of time, I cut it out of the cardstock using the dies that come with the set, and then I used the pearlized enamel effects in real red, and I applied it over the top to give it that little sheen. So really cool. So I'm going to put these coming over here, but we're going to lay them flat. So let's put the mug on, and then we'll put the glue all over my fingers now. Pop this up about about here, I think, about there. Make sure that's fairly centered. Just to go over just a little bit, about here. All right, right about there. And then we'll apply these with a little dab of glue. Which is actually the idea from one of the other cards in the catalog. I think what I'm going to do is I'll flip these over, and I'm just going to apply a little glue where I want the flowers to be, I mean not the flowers, the hearts to be floating from. So and then I'll use the piece from my Take Your Pick tool and pick them up and put them down. Now that I flip them over, I need to flip them back. One over here. That one went off to the side a little. Okay. And then the other one I'll put right up here, like so. All right, pretty cute. And one more thing I want to do. This is the sentiment. I use the rectangular postage stamp punch to cut out this piece from Basic White, and I stamped it with Let's Get Together Soon, which is one of the stamps that is in the Cup of Tea stamp set, in using Sweet Sorbet. So we're gonna put glue on this. Again, I'm gonna add the glue here. I think that works much better than me struggling with the heart. And then we'll put the little heart right up there in the corner. Kind of like a little postage stamp. And we'll put that on the inside for the sentiment. Okay, let's put this on the outside here. I think I want to add dimensionals to the outside. Now, you know what? I'm going to be mailing this. I'll leave it flat. Much easier. See, this was what we just did now. And nobody will ever see that. Well, at least not the recipient. Unless she's watching, which is possible. And this was actually a scrap piece also. Look at that. All right. So we'll add that to the center. Like so. Have some glue on there stuck. Make sure that's straight and it looks straight. And there you go. So that's the inside and this is the outside. A little busy, busier than I normally like, but not bad. It looks, I think it's cute. So I hope you enjoyed the card that I just made with you, and I hope you give it a try. As I mentioned, you can use other stamp sets and dies that you might have on hand. It doesn't have to be the Tea Boutique. But if you are interested in purchasing it, please use the link that's below in the description to shop with me. Now, if you did enjoy this video, I would totally appreciate thumbs up for me and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. Have a great day, gang, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.